we are now at the point where we've got the virtually anything goes question, which is my favorite part, but also not at the same time, because I don't know what's coming. So if you're unfamiliar, the virtually anything goes question is where I turn the control over to Sam. Sam, I've asked you loads of questions. You get to ask me a question. It can be anything you like. I don't know what the question is until you ask it. The only caveat is, well, one, I have to answer it, but also once I've answered it, you have to answer the same question. So hopefully that gives me a bit of a safety net, but we'll see. So Sam, over to you.
We'll see. All right. It's a kind of double header a little bit. So the question I was going to ask you, Lev, is if you could send a message to yourself 10 years ago and another to yourself in 10 years' time, what would you say and why?
Brilliant question. Is it about anything? It has to be work related or
anything you like?
Okay,
in life doesn't not work based. Anything you like.
Buy Bitcoin.
Okay. Oh, you've gone down a financial gain route. I wasn't that intelligent.
Buy Bitcoin, and if I could add another sort of more personal side to it, be patient with your kids, because they learn every day, and you have to learn every day with them. 10 years from now, good question. 10 years from now, so that would be in, I think probably, we've been talking about crises, haven't we? And I guess it's enjoy every moment as it comes, because it's probably not as bad as you thought it was. Because you always look back, don't you? You think, oh, was I worried about that back then? You know, that was easy compared to now. And I guess in 10 years' time, we'll look back on things that happened around this time, and you think, it's okay. You know, you got through it.
Yeah.
So I think enjoy everything as it comes, and don't worry too much about it. I think that's what I would say. What about you?
I like your answer now. I'm feeling I should have gone down the Marty McFly Back to the Future 2 route, where we bought the gambling book and made some money. I wasn't that intelligent, clearly. So mine, I think, mine would be, just because of what we've been saying about in the podcast, mine would be like, send a message 10 years ago would be like, take more risks, still care but worry less. To your point, and it is connected. I live very much in the present sometimes, and you kind of worry about this, and fast forward 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. I can't even remember what I was worrying about then. So I think that would be one. You know, be patient, worry less, and certainly the younger you are, take more risks. I think if I was to fast forward 10 years, if I'd have done what I said 10 years ago, the message I'd send to myself in 10 years' time would be, I told you so. You know, everything will be okay. Yeah. You know, highs and lows, most people get through most of them. And if you do, it sounds a bit cliche, but if you do learn from it, you come out the other side slightly wiser, slightly stronger. And, you know, just like enjoy that journey a little bit. You know, with everything else going on in the world, you realise that, you know, it's there was God, this is very cliche, but I think I was a big kind of like softer rock fan when I was a teenager.
Oh, what fan?
And there was Aerosmith were like, you know, life's a journey, not a destination. Right. I forget the journey sometimes, and you need to enjoy the bits along the way.
Thanks for that question, because it's a great question, and you know, it's something that you think about every now and again, don't you? Think, oh, what would I tell my younger self?
Not enough.
No, well, yeah, but there's so much you could say. So thanks for putting me on the spot and clearly bringing up my money-oriented side, which is not normally as present as it may have come out as quickly as it did. But no, it's a nice thing to think about, and thanks for that question.